Back. It's been a minute, but hey, yeah, man. Blessed to see another day. You feel me? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? I know I ain't tell y'all going live and all that shit. It's just how I'm feeling today. You feel me? What y'all got going on, man? We got a few topics to talk about. This might be like an hour. An hour. Like an hour set, man. Got hour set, man. It's a lot of new music coming out today. It's Friday out here in Vegas, West Coast time. You know how we coming, man. Shit crazy. Everybody in different time zones, you feel me? Wherever you at, you watching this, whether it's midnight, morning, evening, shit, tap in, feel me? Tap the fuck in. We just coming live right now. We coming live right now. And we just doing what we doing. You feel me? Everybody tap in, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everything. We going live right now. Facebook, we live with it. We going live, man. What's up? Going live today. First time on Facebook going live. I'm trying shit. How y'all feeling though? We're gonna talk about Shakara Richardson getting banned from the Olympics. We're gonna talk about her getting offered deals and all type of shit, vape pens and shit. So I don't know that shit. I don't know how that shit go. We working, man. Everything not what it seems, man. Go ahead and download all the singles we dropped from the tape coming soon, man. We coming. We coming hard. We ain't really got time. We ain't got time to bullshit with niggas no more, man. Everybody doing their thing. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I ain't have to tap in, man. We gonna talk about Shakara Richardson. We're gonna talk about when is it okay to say no to a person after you done did so much for a person, you feel me? Sometimes you just gotta say no. That's simple, you feel me? Gotta cut a motherfucker off right where you stand, cause ain't no good for you feel me? So we gonna talk about new projects from the Kanye album just dropped tonight. Albums I'm listening to, Pop Smoke album. A lot of albums came out. I'm not really sure, but I know about like Lil Herb, Pop Smoke, Kanye, Dirk and Baby. That's pretty old now. But a lot of new music has dropped recently, so I'm gonna just get my thoughts on that. And y'all tune in, subscribe to the YouTube, Real Conversations, the YouTube. Like us on Facebook, friend us on, follow us on Instagram as well. And, let us know what's going on. Let us know what's going on. And, we're gonna get it cracking, man. We're about to get it cracking. LeBron becomes a billionaire. You feel me? Shout out LeBron. Supposedly, well, not supposedly. This is what the news saying. He the first billionaire NBA player to gain a billion in his career as a active NBA player. So shout out to LeBron. That's some real shit. You feel me? That's never been done. That's history. So you gotta show love. You gotta show love, man. Yeah, y'all tap in. Y'all just tapping in on Facebook. Tap in, man. Tap in. We live, man. We on YouTube with it. Real Conversations Podcast. We on Spotify. We on Anchor app, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast from. You can find the stuff. Type in J Smooth or Real Conversations Podcast. You feel me? So, like I said, we talking about Dame Dash and Jay Z. Dame Dash wins legal battle. Fight Jay Z over a third of the Rockefeller Inc. The Rockefeller, pretty much he owns a third. He was trying to sell his portion of the company Rockefeller Inc., which they started together. And Jay Z took him to court pretty much. We'll talk about that shit then. We're gonna talk about the distraction of the week, the distraction of the month, the distraction of the fucking century. Mannie Fresh Juvenile drop a song. Y'all remember the classic song "Back That Ass Up"? Juvenile, Hot Boys. Yeah, that was a good song, right? Well, this nigga then fucked it up and remixed it with "Vax That Ass Up." Boy, if you don't get your stupid, goofy ass out there, I'm sorry, Juvenile. If you see this, I'm not disrespecting you as a man, but to me, that was a dumbass decision to make, man. That was just a stupid ass decision. You feel me? That was so dumb, dog. I didn't respect that shit. I felt like you didn't have to do that. Plus, you just ruined a classic, bro. Like a classic, bro. Like that's your top song. That's what everybody know you from, and you just ruined it. I'm just saying, like, how much was you paid, bro? And I ain't telling people what to do with their body or nothing or whatever. The choice is yours, but damn, why did you have to make a jingle for black folks like we still in 19 fucking 18 fucking century? Like we need a jingle to get a goddamn, you feel me? To get a shot. You feel me? Like that shit was stupid. Like goddamn, Juvenile. We gonna have to start this shit off with that. Juvenile, Mannie Fresh, y'all gotta come holler at a real nigga real quick, man. Cause y'all niggas just did. What y'all niggas just thought of. I was some of the dumbest shit in history, man. I'm sorry. I don't agree with that shit. That shit was dumb as hell. And whoever agree with that shit is mentally drained and brainwashed and frustrated because they don't even know what the fuck propaganda is. They don't know what the fuck um propaganda is. They don't know what the fuck just programming, man, in general. Predictive programming. Trying to really find a word, but social engineering, like you feel me? We really can go deep with that shit. Like that shit was used as a tool. They use things like music. When I say they, people should know what the fuck I'm talking about. They use things such as music, news, TV, movies, everything, entertainment, everything to get your mind off reality. They use it to their advantage to push certain agendas, and y'all know what I'm saying, man. But pretty much, man. Juvenile just ruined the classic, man. He did not have to do that. He could have just came out with a whole new song. You feel me? Like, why that song? Like, really, that's just really irking my nerves. You feel me? Like, that shit just crazy. Like, I don't understand that shit once. It was one bit. I don't even. I can't even fathom that shit. Like, why would you do that type of dumb ass shit, man? That shit just dumb, man. You feel me? But to each his own, bro. Do your thing, you feel me? So, but Mannie Fresh and Juvenile, y'all some legends, but I'm sorry, y'all most definitely gotta take a L. Y'all gotta take an L on that one. A real L on that one. You feel what I'm saying? L, my nigga, because that shit was not called for, my nigga. Y'all just fucked up everything, like just everything. about that song. Just like everybody memory about that song is never gonna be the same. Every time they hear that song, they gonna think of that dumbass publicity stunt y'all pulled, man. That's all it was, a publicity stunt for monetary gain and to push a narrative and just distract us, man. Straight up. The biggest distraction of the year. I'm calling it right now. July 23rd, 2021. That shit the biggest distraction of the year. I said it, I stamped it, and that shit what it is. We gonna move on. I gave that shit too much energy. We gonna move on. So okay, so we gonna move on from that. We're gonna talk about the Dame Dash and Jay-Z legal battle. So pretty much Dame Dash was trying to sell his third Rockefeller Inc. At first I thought it was an NFT. I guess he was trying to sell it in a form of an NFT or something of that nature. Don't quote me. But pretty much Jay Z tried to. This is his words. Y'all can go to interviews, YouTube it. He talking about it everywhere. It's headlines. So he pretty much said that Jay Z tried to buy him out of his third, his rightful, his rightful ownership, his third of the portion, third of the portion of Rockefeller Inc., which they started. Biggs, Dame Dash, Jay Z, um the three investors, which which eventually made Rockefeller which eventually branched off to so many other entities like State Property, Kanye West, Dipset, um, like yeah, the list goes on. You feel me? The list just really goes on. So Jay Z took him to court because he didn't want me to sell it, and you know what I'm saying? To me, it's some sucker shit. I'm just gonna call it how I see it, man. It's some sucker shit, man. Like point blank, how you not gonna want a man that you made a business with that helped you get to where you at now, and you got so much, you know what I'm saying? You got so many things, so many assets, so many just investments, and you just so wealthy and things of that nature, but at the same time you pulling like a sucker move on your even if you don't even get along with him, you don't rock with him no more, y'all don't communicate, y'all not the best of friends. At one point of time, I was your boy. Like y'all broke bread together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all knew each other before you know what I'm saying, the success and when things was rough and when things weren't going your way and that person was down with you and he believed in you and he believed in your dream and he believed in your vision when nobody else did. No big labels, no major companies, no major record companies. And then at the end of the day, you pretty much backdoor the man and leave him for the people that didn't even want your ass. Pretty much. That's and then you suing them and taking them to court over something he rightfully owned that both of y'all, you know what I'm saying, was a part of and shit. That shit sucker shit, man. Anybody disagree, like that's on them. But at the same time, how I feel about it is just like just on a moral base, like just on the so-called man bond, like just a brotherhood type situation. And I just feel like that's just after so many years, I feel like that's kind of like spiteful in a way. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like you want to just watch somebody drown that help make your boat or make your yacht that you own now. You just want to see somebody just don't do good in life and just don't I don't know, don't prosper. Like that shit kind of weird. That shit is like everything. That's what I'm saying. This rap shit be kind of funny. It'd be like everything these people be rapping and preaching. They really be not abiding by their own words. And like that shit really lame. But like I said, man, I'm not neither of them. I don't know their business. I don't know their money situation. But from a standpoint I see it, that shit really some bullshit. That shit really could have been handled behind doors like some real man and some real gentlemen just talked about, how could they work it out and compromise on a certain agreement and go from there without the blogs and without the because that was one point your brother and you know what I'm saying, you was close to him, like had a real close bond. Like why no matter what y'all went through, why would you want to see him like I don't know, not eat or not help him eat? I don't know. That shit just weird to me, man. I don't really be feeling that type shit. You feel me? That shit just like that shit just goes without being. You don't even have to say that. This is a part of it. This is part of the book. You feel me? That's just a part of nature. That should be a part of human nature. Just helping your mans come up and helping them build and things like that because it's a hard game out here, just life in general, and we all we got literally, and we all we got. So like, why would you turn your back on somebody that helped build you? I don't really understand that shit, man. That shit just really wild. But that's billionaire, millionaire problems. Sometimes it is what it is. People gonna take you to court over something you rightfully own. You gotta rightfully stand up for your portion of the pie. And shit, it ain't gonna be easy sometimes. You gotta fight for what's right. You know how this shit go. So you feel me? I'm gonna really tap in with motherfuckers and just keep going. But like sometimes people don't wanna see you shine. Even if they bigger than you. And that's a fucked up situation. That's some crabs in the barrel shit on a whole nother level, but what can we do about certain shit? You feel me? But like I'm about to switch the topic, so LeBron become the first player. LeBron become the first NBA player to get $1 billion. He earned $1 billion while being an active basketball coach. I mean, I'm sorry, not a basketball coach, a basketball player. While in the NBA, he earned $1 billion. He's the first NBA player to do that. So congratulations to LeBron. You feel me? Gotta give him a hands up. You feel me? Gotta salute him. No matter what you think about him, you gotta salute him. It's history. So, you know what I'm saying? On that note, LeBron was in the game for a long time. He changed the game too. Like personally, my favorite player of all time is Kobe Bryant, but LeBron took his superstar, his likeness to a whole nother level, and he branched off of just NBA and did so many other things to where you now have the results. And we witnessed a billionaire in the making, and now he is a billionaire. You feel me? So like people, certain NBA players when they leave the league, they be like a broadcaster or something on the sideline, or they'd be a host for the NBA. But like LeBron might be an owner. Like LeBron might switch it up and do something even more monumental and more ahead of the game. You feel me? And just taking steps like with the school that was monumental. Got his own school. He not just talking it, he walking it, and he's showing improvement. You gotta respect that. He leading by example. So You know, much much respect. Damn, so much respect to Lebron. So we're gonna talk about another touchy situation with certain people. When is it okay to say no to somebody you love, somebody you care for, somebody you personally want to see grow and elevate in their life, and you didn't help them, you didn't help this certain person out or these certain people out so many times to where you're not seeing like no results. Not saying you want anything in return, but like you're not seeing no results like just from like their personal life, like they still in the same place. They still telling you what they gonna do, how they gonna do it, what they need to get to that level, what they missing, but they never even putting the pieces to the puzzle. You feel me? Like certain people are just talk. Like it is what it is. Like certain people are gonna talk a good game, but they can't never put the steps forward to actually go through with what they talking about or what they got going or what they trying to build or what you helping them think or what you think you helping them. You thinking you contributing to their dreams, and they gonna do better, and they gonna do what you think they gonna do or what they telling you, but they doing a total opposite. So yeah, a little tired, but it's like 3:52 out here, and it's West Coast time in Vegas. But y'all hit that link at the bottom. Y'all hit that link at the bottom. Show some love, cop some merch. Y'all can actually get a Real Conversation Podcast t-shirt from the site below. So tap in, tap in. I appreciate y'all. But I ain't trying to take all y'all time on a Friday morning. But I'm just up early. Just I ain't been on it about 2 weeks, so I'm just getting my shit off. And what I'm saying, I'm just letting y'all know what it is. But um, what I was saying, when is it okay to say no to somebody when you ain't seeing results? That's when it's okay to say no. When you're not seeing results, you're not seeing you feel me? That shit, personally, then yeah. You feel me? Especially if you're not seeing results. Like sometimes just one thing, you feel me? You might help somebody out in the corner. You don't know them personally, but if you know somebody personally and they not progressing with their life and they're not going forward and they're not striving, you know what I'm saying? They're not trying to like even be in the environments where they can control some. I mean, where they can work 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 they work their moves and get into doors and positions they need to be and rub shoulders with people. If they're not even trying, like you gotta really, they're not trying to put out content and whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel, man. That's how I feel about some shit. But yeah, that's just what it is because certain people just always, you will be just like running into a brick wall. You feel me? Some people like that's what it is, and that's just what it's gonna be. So shit, what can you do about it? But you feel me? Keep doing you and just staying focused because everybody gonna have something to say. I'm gonna leave it at that. Everybody gonna have something to say. Whether it's your family, whether it's um, companion, whether it's a close friend, whether it's old friends, shit. People always going. It's all about perception, man. Like I keep telling everybody, perception rule the nation. Perception and conversation should rule the nation, man. Like you ain't even gotta be like. Look at Instagram. Look at social media. You don't even have to be what you claiming to be. Long as you look like it, long as you can make somebody think you of value, you got them. You feel me? You got them. Once you feel me? That's, you know, that's just like the pimp and hoe game, pretty much. That's just like, you feel me? That's what it is on that. That's just what it is. All right, we got a new radio station coming. Shit gonna be exclusive on Facebook. Probably do it on my personal page. Me and my cousin, we got an exclusive radio station coming. We just gonna play up and coming artists, music. They can send the first off the radio station gonna be called Ears to the Streets, exclusively on Facebook Live. Ears to the Streets. Probably be every mm, every Saturday, something like that. Every other Saturday, every other Sunday, something. Ears to the Streets Radio. Ears to the Streets Radio. J Smooth, C for the Rivers. It's coming soon. It's been in the works for a minute. We're gonna drop it soon. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna drop some shit soon. And y'all gonna have to catch us on Facebook Live. I'm gonna let y'all know updates. And yeah, y'all catch this podcast on Spotify, Anchor app, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Yeah, everywhere you can find podcasts. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm really like, you feel me? Okay, I don't think I talked. Maybe I talked about this in the beginning. If I did, I'm tripping. But Shakar Richardson, we all know she was banned from the Olympics for testing positive for THC. But just recently, she was offered a 250K deal from a cannabis vape company. Some people say it's a good opportunity. To me, I say it's a slap in the face, and it's pretty much trying to switch the narrative on your character all because one simple mistake. That's how I really feel about the situation. Like now y'all trying to go too far. Like now y'all trying to have make me be the face of weed and all this shit. And it's like y'all know I'm still in the Olympics. Y'all know I still got this shit going on. It's just crazy. I feel like it's a damn near setup. You feel me? On the real, I feel like it's a setup. I don't trust that shit at all, man. Because it's just like time and everything. Like I just feel like that shit just it's just fishy, man. How they always just try to reel you in, just like, oh, we got your bite, so now we just gonna keep on pounding that shit on your head till you just fall till you just fall for the trap until we just got you where we want you. So that shit just bullshit, man. But like I said, it's been another episode, man. I'm gone, man. I just want to had to get them topics off, man. Some of them was getting old. You feel me? So like, it is what it is. Tap in. I appreciate all the love and support, man. Tap in. You gone.